Hello everyone, I hope you're doing fine with your Pilates practice. Today I would like to go again into one of the Overball session. If you haven't done it yet, I have one Overball intro where I start the first time to work. So today, second session. If you don't have a ball, maybe get one. It's just such a wonderful tool to work, not only in Pilates, also just general more fitness working. And it doesn't need to be necessarily an overball, any of those soft balls. Yeah, they're like this, and you can blow them up, so you can put them a little bit harder or softer. And yeah, I think they have sort of 21 diameter. Yeah. Okay, so today overball work. So straight away lay down and bring the ball under your sacrum. So sacrum is really that bony part at sort of bum height. To know if you're here in the right position, you can check if the ball is too high into your hollow back, you really come into the hollow back. So this for now also can be an exercise, but for now this is not what you want. If you put it too far to your heels, you're going to feel how your lower spine is curving down. So find right the position into the middle, where your spine actually is long. So long spine means you have your natural tiny hollow back. And then have the feet hip width, arms wherever you want to have them for now, maybe the hands onto your belly or beside your pelvis. Close your eyes and start to breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And already start to feel how with every exhale your belly is moving into your body. And give a little bit more strength or a little bit more force into your exhale to get the core engaged. As always, I say core engagement without any pressing of the breath. The sound of your breath should always be the same, a soft inhale and soft exhale. And now with your next exhale, with the strength of your core, you start to push the pelvis into the floor and you try to minimize the ball slightly. Maybe you nearly feel as if the feet want to lift out of the floor, and then let go. Inhaling, exhaling, you engage from the core. That's the first thing happening. With that force, you let the pelvis drop into the ball, getting more heavy, and then let go. You can keep the eyes closed or open them. And with every inhale, let that pressing go again. If you want, if you know already, you also can go in the moment of pressing down. You also can engage from the pelvic floor. So you maybe don't only have the feeling of pressing down, but also lifting the whole pelvic floor upwards. Going two more. And one more. And then the next time again, have this feeling of pelvis heavily moving down into the ball, but don't press, don't do any extra pressing. So it's only the way that the bony parts with this organ has, and it's dropping down into the ball. And then lift one leg up and straight away let the second leg join as well. So the pelvis here is allowed to drop down into the ball. If you feel here it's too much for you to have the legs into right angle, you can move them slightly more into your chest without rounding into your lower spine, so the lower spine stays long. And then from here, give it a try if you maybe can only touch with the fingertips into the floor. If you're absolutely fine here, you can move the arms out of the floor. When you feel it's getting too shaky, you always can put the fingertips back down, yeah? If you feel completely stable, arms up to the ceiling. And then closing your eyes here again and checking, observing. How big are the shakings into the pelvis? How small are they? And then see if you can find a balance here between organizing the body, yeah, to not fall off the ball, but still keep it softly, so you're not holding into one position. Let the body do its work. Then open your eyes, bring the arms first back down into the floor, and then bring the feet back down into the floor. And from here, switch the ball under your feet. You have to close the feet together. Arms into the floor. And try already here to have the ball as close to the bum as possible. Inhaling here, exhaling, starting to engage from the core. Then see if you can press the feet down, or maybe it helps even more to press the heels into the ball. If you can lift the pelvis up. If that doesn't happen for you now, or it's super shaky, don't worry, just the first moment of just trying to lift the pelvis up already will do it, and then you will go back down. Yeah, so independent of how high you come, if you can go to the max, you go to the max, and then moving back down. And always give it a rest. When the pelvis coming back down, give it a rest, because it's quite hard for the calves and also for the hamstrings. So also here, somehow let the body shake, but also stabilize. 2 more. Last one. And switch the ball back under your sacrum. So find the position again where your spine is long. Moving both legs up again. You choose your arm position. Yeah, maybe completely down into the floor, or fingertips, or pelvis height, or up to the ceiling. Then from here, you're gonna start to stretch one leg up to the ceiling. Maybe you can flex the foot to get even more reach into the backside of the body, and then moving back down. Stretching one leg up, flexing the foot, and moving back down. If you want, you can close the eyes to be more into the body and feeling the balancing, the stabilizing. Maybe you also can check, is there one moment where it suddenly gets more unstable? Is it always the same moment? Remember the dropping down of the pelvis. Use the whole weight of the pelvis moving into the ball. How is the quality of your inhale and of your exhale? Try one more each leg. And then from here, bend the legs into your chest. If it's really unstable, you can keep the arms beside your body. If you're stable, you also can hug your knees into your elbows, to the bending of your elbows. I never know how that part is called in English. So the inside, the elbow inside. And here you can feel how your lower spine rounds into the floor. Bring the legs back down, switch the ball to the side. Make yourself coming up, you can swing up or rolling through the side. And bringing the legs back into all fours. And bringing the ball under your knees. So you're really into all fours position. The only difference if you have a ball under your knees. So shoulders are right above the wrists and the knees are right under your hip. And then you lift the feet out of the floor and also here closing your eyes. And feeling your body being active by stabilizing onto the ball. How much or how little is it shaking? Feel your breath going through your trunk in and out. And open your eyes. With the exhale, start to engage more into your core and then try to pull the knees to the front in the direction of your hands. And try not to move the bum down. So the bum wants to stay on that height. And then from here, maybe it's only a tiny movement, and then you move back. If it's possible, you also can try to lift the knees higher up into the direction of your nose and arriving back. So try to keep the pelvis on its height and having the idea from your whole core, the knees are moving front or maybe even higher. And then back. In case you get stuck with sometimes the trousers get stuck into the ball, maybe just put them up. 2 more. And feel the whole core working. And then put the ball to the side. In all fours and close your eyes again. And feeling the difference, how is your all fours now without the ball? Is there still maybe a little idea of balancing the body and feeling the body being active? And then open your eyes. And just to finish again, roll back down. Is the ball again under your sacrum? We're gonna do the same, arms wherever you want, yeah, also you can open them to the side. We're gonna do the same movement as in the beginning, so this pressing down of the pelvis into the ball, but do it much softer, so it's a tiny pressing, so only you feel little activity into the pelvis, into your core, into the frontal wall. So it's a mini pressing down. And then let completely go. So you have tiny activity. And then let go of the muscle tension. And you can see for yourself, in the moment you let go of that muscle tension, if your pelvis maybe starts to sink more down into the floor, or if it starts to get more light, more easy. Observe
What is that feeling for you in the moment you're resting actually the muscles? And then you also can try to do the muscle activity even less. So can it be a micro mini activity, and the letting go being even bigger. How subtle can you be in the activity? And how big can the relaxation be? And until where can you feel the relaxation from the pelvis? Is it maybe spreading along the whole belly up to your diaphragm, up into your chest, into your shoulders, into your neck? Try 2 more breaths. And then letting the pelvis rest. See whatever feeling is there now into your pelvis. How does the counterpart of the pelvis, your chest, how does that feel? And still keep the eyes closed. Move the ball out of the sacrum. And then let the pelvis arrive down into the floor. And see how that feels now. How's the pelvis into the floor? How's the sacrum, the lower spine, your chest, your neck? Open your eyes and find a way to come back up.
So working with the ball, it's not only that you also go deeper into the muscles. I think it's also often a really good way of getting the awareness deeper also into the pelvis. And feeling how does it feel, a light pelvis, heavy pelvis, weight of the bones, relaxing activity. Okay, have a nice week and hope to see you next week again. Bye.